Okay, I'm gonna grind some wheat berries. Just doing a quick video. Maybe later on I'll actually do one where I break everything down, or maybe this will be one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I have the kitchen meal. What I'm planning on grinding are some wheat berries. I keep my wheat berries in the freezer, and the reason why is because it can get hotter. It depends on which one you actually have. But it gets hotter. But even if I didn't have it in the refrigerator, it would still be just as good. I grinded it, and it's been in the, I said in the refrigerator, but it's actually been in the freezer. I've grinded it straight where it's just been at room temperature. It's been in one of my buckets. I got it from, you can get it from the LCD, or LDS, sorry. The LCD, sorry. The LDS store. So these are the wheat berries that I have right here. Nice and cold. But even if they're not cold, it's fine. I've used them at room temperature, and it's all been fine. Okay, so what I have is the kitchen meal K-Tech. It works okay. It's older. I got it off of Craigslist. I got it for $40, so you can't beat that. That's good. So maybe a little later on I'll upgrade myself and just get a new one. But for right now, this works fine. So what I'm going to do is, it comes with this right here. It's sort of like a filter. I have to go ahead and put it on. There we go. And this is very important. You have to make sure you have this. It looks like a F. Well, there we go. It looks like an F. I don't know if it's backwards for you, but anyway, it looks like an F. It goes on the side of it, right here. And the two go together. The two little things like that, they go together. Put them in, and I slide it in. Whoop, nice snug as a bug. And that's it. All I have to do now is just put it in, and you'll hear it snap. See, listen. Yeah, we're done. Okay, so let me go ahead and move my island over because I need to be able to reach the plug. So let me go ahead and do that. Now I'm going to cut it on. It is very, very loud. Very, very loud. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it on. So you may want to just cut it down. I'm just going to let you see what it looks like up top. I'm not going to do any talking after I put this in, once I cut it on, because it's just very loud. So I'm going to go ahead and put the wheat berries in there, and then I'm going to go ahead, and I have white wheat. And then I'll show you a picture of it falling down there, and I'll show you the kind of the end result. And you can basically fill it on up. I fill it up to like around right there. I'll let you see. So I'll stop talking, and you'll just see what's going on, okay? Alright, here we go. Now would be the time to cut down your volume. So I'll give you a little bit of time. Go ahead. Okay, I'm cut it on now. Now what I put my flour in after it's done, I have an old ice cream bucket that I go ahead and I put it in. It's a gallon-sized bucket. 5 quarts. Well, yeah, it's full. It's 5 quarts. Which is nice because I like to put my flour in something. But just so you know, when you're working with the kitchen mill, or read your directions, but what I do with mine is, and again, read your directions. When it gets to when it gets to almost the last kernel, or even when I put my wheat berries in, I normally put something in to cover it, because sometimes the kernels can fly out and you don't want it to end up hitting somebody. So I just put this over it. You can use a sheet of paper, a pot, well, anything, not necessarily a pot, but you can put anything over it, a lid or anything, so that you can basically protect yourself. So I put that over it. And then after it's been grinding and it gets to the very last kernel and there's no more in it, I let it run for 10 seconds so that it can, it just went through, the kernel went through, but I make sure it processes all of it to get it all out. So let me go ahead and open it up and I will show you the flour. Alright, and when I'm taking it off, again, this is just for the one I have, I take it off slowly because it's made out of plastic, so it could break. So another thing too that I recommend, make sure you unplug it. Let me do that now. I'm not thinking straight, so I've unplugged it. So just in case if anything malfunctions, there's no power. And another thing too, before you open it, just give it a quick tap so if there's any stuff in there, you can be able to get it out. You don't have to do that, but you know, I'm just saying. And then what I do is this little part right here, there's a little bit of flour in it. If you can see it, there's a little bit of flour in it. So I'm going to go ahead and tap that out because, well, daggone it, I want all my flour. Put that aside. And I'm going to put it on down. And I'm just going to pour the flour into my 5-quart bucket. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and do another round. Basically almost finish off this whole bag. But that is logistically, well, that's basically how it works. So make sure you put this back on. Put it on and snap it on. There we go. Make sure everything's okay. That's still stuck in there snug as a bug. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it back on. So thanks for watching, and on behalf of your friends, loved ones, and family, thank you so much for taking the time to actually grind up flour for your family. How healthy is that? Good job. And thank you. God bless and have a good one. Sorry, real quickly before you go, I wanted to show you what the flour looks like. I know I like to look. You can't see it really, but it's very, very fine. It's flour. It looks really nice, but this is the flour I have, and it's really warm. It's not supposed to be so warm. Like if you have a better one, a newer one, it won't be all warm. But I have an older one, but it's still flour. And they say you're supposed to use it within 3 days to get the most out of the nutrients. But even after 3 days, don't throw it away, still use it. It's still good flour. Okay, so there you go. There's the flour. God bless.